MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Cubbies will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Zach Wheeler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Wheeler, he's just 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Comes set with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Williams is under it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Segura fields it cleanly. There's Harrison for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Kyle Hendricks will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop.
Here it comes. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Batting third.
Here's Bryce Harper now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Phillies down in order. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Nico Horner
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 15 long balls and an even 40 RBIs. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a sinker in the dirt. No score here as we play inning number 2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7. The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Didi Gregorius is on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Hoskins aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's quickly 0-2. This is line to left. Bryant is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And that misses 1-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bottom of the second here with no score. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he's safe.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
First pitch on its way. Nick Williams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Line drive to left. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Josh Harrison stands in. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Man at second here with 2 away. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box here, Zach Wheeler. No balls and 1 strike. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The count now at 2-2. Hit to third. There's Baez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Philadelphia is on top, 2-0. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
3-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. To third. Taken in by Gregorius. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with 1 swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the...
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And when you look at their stats as a team, one thing that stands out is their on-base percentage, which is among the best in the league. In today's game, it's widely understood that that's a good indicator. And as one player put it, well, we get a lot of hits. We're not a fun team to pitch to, so guys nibble against us. And when they do, we do a pretty good job of laying off. Now, that's easier said than done, of course, but they are a shining example of it, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, G.
First delivery to him on the way. Gene Segura stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutcheon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. McCutcheon, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Harper has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's third among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Javier Baez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Williams is under it. 2 gone. At the plate, Nico Horner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Line drive, base hit to right. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. 3-0 now.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike one.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. 1-0 the count. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're up 2-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Wilmer Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Chicago, number 2, Wilmer Sanchez.
A ball and no strikes. He'll come in here at 263. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2-2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Fastball in there for a called strike. It was a walk in his last trip. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Fly ball out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. And that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and Oliver Perez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Yolmer Sanchez will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. The 0-1 on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Zach Wheeler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Javier Baez. This one's down to third. Gregorius with a sliding stop. He gathers the throw. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box now, Nico Horner. Fouled off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gene Segura. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cap is right there, 1 down. One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Perez with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he fouls this one off. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And it's 1-2. Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And there's out number 2. Victor Caratini is going to get a chance to swing the bat here, as that's going to be all for Perez in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up. Trevor McGill will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Victor Caratini stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hal is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 5.
Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him. Loud
contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High pop-up. Hoskins is there. 2 down. And that brings up Javi Baez. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Baez hits a little over the 270 mark. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cut. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Who's hitting to the field? Number 12.
Hit on the ground is short. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. A swing and a ground ball to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. Victor Arano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 64.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
At the plate, Nico Horner. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here it comes, 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing that's buried down the way.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. From the stretch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving.
Base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Throw won't get him. Kyle Schwarber will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
And it's fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-1 home. Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Now in the box, Victor Caratini, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the... Tony Watson will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Kyle Schwarber is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard toward the right side. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Bryce Harper is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. A ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2-1 now. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. No balls and 1 strike. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 0-2. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Digging in once again, Yolmer Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. In now, Chris Bryant. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Lifted into center field. Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. On to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. At the plate, Josh Harrison, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready on 0-2. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Phillies down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2. Here's Javier Baez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box, Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Lifted in the air to center field. Williams is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Steven Souza will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Roy. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Roy?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The right fielder.
Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Three balls, no strikes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I mean, this has been an interesting at-bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone. And yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin there.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now back.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Kyle Schwarber, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Two out here and a runner at second. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Phillies 2. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Adam Hazley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter,
Gene Segura standing in. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Popped him up. Rizzo is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Philly down to their last strike. Struck him out. The Cubs go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Tony Watson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the